Some exciting news for both Norway and Lithuania as the two nations have signed a government-to-government Memorandum of Understanding, or MOU, to cooperate on the Nordic nation's standardised vessel project. While visuals of the project continue to be scarce due to it being at an earlier stage of development, let's revisit what the standardised vessel project is all about, as well as what multinational involvement brings to the table. As reported by Naval News, the MOU between Norway and Lithuania was signed on July 8, 2026, on the sidelines of the NATO summit in Ankara. The media outlet highlights that the newly established agreement formally makes Lithuania the program's first official international partner. And so the MOU stipulates that Lithuania has designated the developed in Norway modular platforms as its preferred option for naval fleet modernization after 2030. The country is initially planning the procurement of up to 4 modular multi-role vessels, complete with associated mission-specific payload packages. Norwegian Minister of Defence Tore O. Sandvik had this to say about the move. "I am pleased to see that the cooperation and close ties between our two countries continue to grow stronger. Norway has a goal of getting allied nations to join the project. If several countries use the same vessel type, it'll contribute to lower costs and better interoperability, not only during operations but also within training, logistics and maintenance." For Norway, the so-called Standard Class, designated as the P1118 project, is a massive undertaking with huge importance for its navy, since there are plans to acquire up to 28 of these standardized vessels across 2 primary baselines, ocean-going and coastal platforms. Norway's Defence Materiel Agency specifies that standardized vessels will replace 7 non-helicopter carrying vessel classes with 1 modernized and modular vessel class. Such a design will be developed in 2 sizes, the sea-going ship about 90 meters in length and the coastal one about 55 meters long. Both versions will have integrated and modular weapon and sensor systems and the ability to cooperate with allies and with autonomous/unmanned systems. The concept is based on the principle of system of systems and facilitates AI-based decision support and increased levels of automation over time. One of our more popular videos on this channel discussed this project prior to Kongsberg and Salt ship design being selected to develop a design concept for standardized vessels. On the long list of bidders hoping to get the design contract was Norway's Ulstein, pitching its X-bow, and our video was likely made more popular with us choosing the Ulstein's graphics for the thumbnail. But again, the Kongsberg/Salt pitch would ultimately be selected in March 2026, putting us where we are today with detailed designs and ship specifics still being worked on. At the same time, it would seem that Kongsberg has been working on a project concept made to fit Norway's requirements for about a decade now, in the form of its Vanguard solution. Indeed, the Norwegian defense firm says that since Vanguard's inception in 2016, the solution has undergone multiple development cycles, evolving into a fleet of vessels for diverse tasks, with 2 platform designs introduced: a sheltered water platform, or SWP, and the blue water platform, or BWP. Making things more interesting is that Lithuania, in May 2025, announced its intention to acquire Vanguard ships for its navy, leading us to wonder if this recent news had already been decided upon a long time ago. If this was the case, one really has to wonder if the other design bids, such as the one from Ulstein, ever really had a chance. But anyway, according to Norway's Defence Procurement Agency, the project is moving at an aggressive pace, with the consortium scheduled to finalise the technical requirement specification and reference design by the end of 2026. Finalised designs will then be accessible to all qualified shipyards ahead of a comprehensive shipbuilding competition slated to run from late 2026 through the spring of 2027. With Lithuania joining the programme and potentially others joining in the future, it's safe to say that shipyards outside of Norway will be involved in the construction process as well. Construction contracts are expected to be finalised later in 2027, and the first standardised vessel is on track for delivery to the Royal Norwegian Navy in 2030. Naval News highlights that Lithuania isn't the only ally eyeing the platform, and that the Norwegian government has explicitly confirmed that potential deliveries to the United Kingdom are being factored into the project's industrial scaling. Indeed, according to official statements, future British involvement is directly tied to broader bilateral defence trade, with a quote saying, The deliveries of standardised vessels to the United Kingdom are part of the strategic agreement in connection with the Norwegian frigate procurement. And so it would be quite exciting to see the UK also join this project, especially since it would result in many, many more ships of the same class being ordered. The inclusion of international partners is expected to yield substantial economies of scale, and so the initiative heavily reminds us of Patria's Cavs and what the Finnish defence firm has managed to achieve with a multinational armoured vehicle programme, seeing at least 6 nations participating to create an expansive supply chain with multiple assembly lines. Could Norway's standard class have that same Northern European prominence? We'll have to wait and see, but momentum does seem to be building. Estonia is looking for something similar for its naval modernization, multi-role vessels in 2 sizes. However, the country has already formed its shortlist and Kongsberg isn't on it. According to ERR, South Korea's Hanwha and Hyundai, Sweden's Saab and Estonia's Baltic workboats have received requests for proposals. It's a shame, as Estonia is looking for some 12 ships, and joining Norway's program would also give it a huge boost. But anyway, what do you think of Lithuania tentatively joining the program and reported interest from the UK? Let us know by leaving a comment.